Hello world, hello YouTube land, happy Tuesday, isn't it? Just want to do a quick review on this one here, this comic, Lobster Johnson. It's 2 parts, St. Lotus. There we go. There's the first one. That's the first one, that's issue 1, and that's number 2. I just want to mention, first off, this is on, you can see it really on St. Lotus part 1. The logo, it's really quite funny, on Lobster Johnson. He's got a claw there. See the claw, the lobster claw on his shirt? And he's got a little arrow pointing downwards. So he's got Lobster downwards Johnson. I just noticed that today after looking at the second one. I can't believe it. It's quite funny, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, Lobster Johnson. Right. I'm going to do this review just by going through 5 different categories. I'm not going to talk about the plot that much, so I don't want to spoil it. Lobster Johnson isn't exactly X-Man, is it? Or Wolverine, so not everyone's going to be getting this comic. So if I just talk about it briefly, then maybe it will interest you and you'll pick it up for yourself. Right, my categories are art. First off, art by Sebastian. I can't pronounce it. Sebastian Fiumara, Japanese. Sebastian Fiumara, and colours by Dave Stewart. I've got some really great angles here and great point of view shots. It's shot like drawn like a movie. I'll give you some examples here. There's a brutal death scene there. But, the angles all over the place. You never know where it's going to be. It is shot like a movie. Like they're thinking about all the angles, like the camera shots, and it's very distinctive as well. The art is Lobster Johnson art. There's another one there, and a beautiful use of colours as well. You can really see it there. That's number 1. Let's go to number 2 here. Maybe you'll get some of the angles and the shadows as well. So yeah, a lot of it's done in shadows and from different angles. Again, just like a movie. So art, 4 out of 5 for art. Okay. Action. It's got some great action scenes involving monkeys with guns. It's got rooftop scenes. It's got lots of gunfights, flaming houses. So loads of action. If you like your action, there's plenty of Lobster Johnson. I give that give it a 5 out of 5 because you have to appreciate monkeys with guns. Character development. Lobster Johnson is a bit of a mystery. Really. It's never explained who this guy is. He's always got his mask on, so he's got this aura of mystique about him, which I really appreciate. Like a masked pro wrestler, you never get to see his face, but with Lobster Johnson, it's not only his face you don't get to see. You don't get to know anything about the man behind the mask. So in Batman, you obviously know everything about Bruce Wayne, but in Lobster Johnson you don't. I think that makes it more interesting. The character development that we see are the people who actually surround Lobster Johnson. So there's this female reporter and a police detective, and you get to see their relationship and how Lobster Johnson affects their relationship. So rather than seeing the character development of Lobster Johnson himself, you get to see the people around him and how he affects them. So I find that a very interesting technique. Give that a 4 out of 5. Story development. You've got to read it very slowly. It's one of those books that you can't rush through, because if you rush through you might be a bit confused by it. So it's best to get yourself a cup of coffee, sit down and take your time. And I really enjoy that. A lot of effort's gone into this story to make it as not needlessly complicated, complex. It's just a very interesting read that you really get a lot out of and take your time. I'll give that I'll give it a 5 out of 5 because it's got some real history in there as well. Now I'll explain a bit more about that in my last category. The last category is NWO, that's New World Order, or Police State Issues, which is something I always talk about in my video. It's the most important subject of our times, really, especially now. And I'm talking about today, when in the UK that the Prime Minister's recalled Parliament, and they're going to vote on whether or not to bomb another country, which they decide to do every few years. This time they're going to bomb Syria. And why are they going to bomb Syria? Because they insist that President Assad has massacred his own civilians. It's the good old excuse which they always use. They use that in Libya. There was a good one in Libya actually. They said that Gaddafi was giving his troops Viagra, and then the troops were often raping people. That was a load of lies, but it didn't seem to matter. Lies are quite standard nowadays. So in Lobster Johnson, there's a mention of a false flag terrorist attack. The false flag in this Lobster Johnson is the 1931 Mukden incident. That's Mukden incident. I've got some notes here from Wikipedia. I'll just read this. This is the Mukden incident. Okay. The Mukden incident, also known as the Manchurian incident, was a staged event engineered by Japanese military personnel as a pretext for invading the northern part of China. Okay, so it was a pretext for invasion. The pretext for the Japanese to invade a place called Manchuria. What we have happening now in 2013 is a chemical attack happening in Syria. Is that going to be used as the pretext for the UK and the US to invade Syria? So these false flag events are very important. So they're not only happened in the past, but they're happening right now. So I'll give obviously Lobster Johnson a 5 out of 5 for that. It's fantastic to see a real life false flag event mentioned in the comic. Right, overall, it's old crime noir style, distinctive art, involving complex reads, and very rewarding, and it teaches you a little bit about real world history as well. So I like the character of Lobster Johnson. He's got a mystique because he's always got the mask on. So Lobster Johnson, Central Lotus 1 and 2. Very rewarding, intelligent, interesting read, fantastic art. Give this a strong 9.5 out of 10. I recommend it. Check it out for yourself. Okay, that's it for me. See you later.